Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
We're talking with Darvis Patton, who in 2003 was a silver medalist at 200 meters. Yes. And he was also on the gold medal 4x100 team in 2003. In 2004, he was on the gold medal 4x1 team. In 2007, silver medalist at Pan Am in the 100 meters, and then also you're bronze for the 4x100.
Yes.
Got to get those medals in.
Yeah.
So, but tell us about your first experience in track and field.
Oh man, my first experience in track and field, man, it was a great one. I ended up running my junior year because unfortunately I didn't have the grades my sophomore year. So my first experience, man, was a great one because I ended up winning the long jump, the triple jump, and the 200 as well. And I got this big, nice trophy for athlete of the meet. So it was a great experience for me.
Now, how did you get into the sprints after doing so well in the long jump and triple jump?
Well, I finally convinced my coach that I had a little speed and to enter me to a 60 meters, and I ended up making a final. And after that, he said I'd be his alternate on the 4x1, and someone was always hurt, so I was always on the 4x1. And then from there, I moved to the 200, and now I'm getting fourth place at JUCO Nationals in the 200.
Cool. Now, tell me about the relays. What do you like about running relays?
I don't know. I went to TCU, and it's a relay school.
Yeah.
And the fact of four guys getting together and getting this baton around the track, it's a lot of mishaps that can happen. But when you get it right and correct, it's a wonderful feeling. I just love speed on speed on speed on speed. So
when you were in college, did you guys work out in the relay every day?
Twice a week. We worked out on relays on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
So it was pretty important to get the hand up, and because as you know, you bite your hand off, you can lose a race.
Oh yeah. Now let's talk about the 200 for a few minutes.
Okay.
What's the key for a young kid to running a good 200?
I think the best way to relate to kids is, I would say, just imagine a fuse burning.
Okay.
You try to burn that fuse the whole duration of the 200, because you go too fast, you're going to be tired. You go too slow, you're going to have a lot left. So I would say burn that fuse to the max of the 200 and kind of have a little controlled aggression is what I like to call it.
When you ran in 2003, what I liked about your race was, as you came off the turn, you were still making up, and you seemed to have a great finishing speed over the last 50 meters.
Yeah.
Is that something you've developed? Is that something you focus on?
I think it just kind of develops. You know, I can't say I really practiced that. I think just over the years, repetition, you kind of get a rhythm for the 200. And running races, you get a rhythm. So come 2003 World Championships, I kind of had a rhythm what I want to do. And I fell 1/10 short of a gold medal. So pretty successful for me, though, my first medal.
Now, there was a Japanese runner in that race at that time, wasn't there, in that year?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Now, do you notice where people are when you're running the 200? Are you so focused on your race?
You focus on your race, but you know where people are, because you know you're not running by yourself, and you know who the big dogs are, you know who ran a great time that year, so you kind of know who they are, but at the same time, you still focus on what you're trying to do.
And one of the things I like about watching you run is that you always go through the finish line. You know that the race can be right at the finish. What do you tell young kids about that? I mean,
my coach always, to this day, sometimes if I'm tired, I'll slack through the line, I'll slow up or lean back. And he just drills me, run through that line, because 1/10 can get you a gold medal in my instance, 2003. So always run through the line. I don't care how tired you are, strong finish.
And then you've done 26.5 in the long jump.
Yes.
So we ever going to see you do long jump again?
I'm thinking about it, man. I actually found a good coach down at UTA. And he's a pretty good jump coach, so I'm thinking about lacing back up the jump spikes and getting the sand a little bit, getting dirty again.
Cool. Where are we going to see you this spring?
This spring, I got pin relays next week.
Okay.
Then I'm going down to Jamaica on the 3rd.
Okay.
But my first U.S. meet individual will be Adidas Classic on the 18th.
Excellent.
And I'm also running the New York Reebok meet on the 31st.
Awesome. Well, good luck this year.
Thank you.
We'll see you. And Darvis, thanks again.
Thanks a lot.